Liverpool's title hopes were dashed with a 2-2 draw with West Ham, but the touchline turbulence between Jurgen Klopp and Mohamed Salah is equally a cause for concern for the Reds' bosses. Jurgen Klopp is 3 games away from leaving Anfield, but that won't stop him from showing Arne Slot that Liverpool should be built around. Klopp has publicly denied being actively involved in a formal process to find a successor, but the legendary cop is no fool, and after news broke on Friday night that Liverpool had finally reached a slot compensation agreement with Feyenoord, Klopp's selection of his team at the London Stadium seemed like a future idea. When Liverpool's manager wielded the axe after a stunning 2-0 surrender to rivals Everton on Wednesday night, it was as if he was showing the Dutchman a lesson. And Mohamed Salah could not have looked more selfless as he weakly kicked the ball during Liverpool's pre-match rondo. As he stood alongside his reserve comrades, his somber body language and fierce facial expressions told their own stories. Incredibly, there was even a public altercation between Klopp and Salah on the touchline, while waiting for Salah to be brought on in the 82nd minute when Michael Antonio scored the Hammers' equalizer, showing how close the relationship is. Highlighted how things definitely got worse after the collapse of Liverpool. It just goes to show that Klopp has no time for emotion in his final weeks as Liverpool manager. Despite a chance of winning the Premier League, he did so at Anfield. Even if it meant firing players who were the cornerstones of their great history. By Salah's exceptional standards, no one can deny that he was well off the pace in the race, and his ghostly effort in midweek's Merseyside derby meant Salah's absence was compounded. With the final 12 months of Salah's Anfield contract rapidly approaching and the situation starting to look bad, Liverpool have now turned their backs on last summer's huge £150 million offer from Saudi champions Al Ittihad. We need to ask ourselves if our decision to refuse was the right one. Harvey Elliott remains as capable as ever, and Klopp's only regret is probably not giving the 21-year-old playmaker more starts in the elite this season. When he announced in January that he would step down as manager at the end of the season, few would have recommended the 45-year-old Dutchman for the job. However, the glorious stay is after maintaining the idea and direction of Klopp. But recent weeks have proven that the 56-year-old's decision to leave Anfield was the right one. Like Liverpool, he is running out of steam, and it's time for a new dawn, even if the Reds risk falling back.